Hey guys, it's me. I wanted to talk about something today that might be a little bit controversial. I'm sure there's going to be people out there that say that I shouldn't have an opinion, I don't have the right to have an opinion, but I don't really care. So we're going to talk about it today. The Super Bowl is not something that I really care about. I'm not a football person. I don't watch football. I don't watch sports. But it's a big deal. And so I always like to check the next day and see who won, which I was wrong about who I thought was going to win. So I woke up, found out who won, but then all these things started popping up on my feed about his jeans and how everybody loved his jeans and everything else. And I thought, well, that's weird. Comment about somebody's jeans so much. They were cute though. But then there started becoming all this stuff where people were saying that his halftime show sucked. Just on and on and on, that how bad it was, and that it was one of the worst halftime shows in history. So of course I get curious. Now I'm invested. I have to look at this and watch this thing and see why it's so bad. So I'll start off with this. I don't think it was a bad halftime show. I thought it was a really good halftime show. I thought it was very creative. I thought there was a lot of symbolism. I loved that Samuel L. Jackson, the part that he played as Uncle Sam, that was really cool. I don't know, maybe some people just didn't get it. I'm not sure, but I thought it was really enjoyable and I liked it a lot. But there was one part that I really didn't like. So I'm watching it and he does a couple of songs, and I know Kendrick Lamar's name, but I don't follow his music. I don't know a lot of his songs. But I do know the song that we were all waiting to hear him do, his most popular song. And we all know what it's about. It's about his beef with Drake and him kind of insinuating that Drake is a schmedophile. So, you know, they got beef together, and that's not a new thing. That happens all the time. Rappers always having beef between each other, whether it's just made up for public consumption or a real thing. It happens. But so I'm watching it, and I think it's cool that he's got all of his dancers in red, white, and blue, and the American flag, and they're dancing, and the songs are cool. I like the songs. And then he finally sings the song that everybody's waiting for him to sing, and people are going insane about the song. And so I'm watching it, and it's good. And then there comes a time where Serena Williams is in the dance, and I thought, well, why is she in the dance? I don't really understand why she's in it. Well, I got to reading and digging into that a little bit more, and I see that the dance that she is doing is called the Crip Walk. And I think we all know the Crips, the Bloods, they're very famous gangs who hate each other. But she was doing what's called the Crip Walk, which is their little dancey dance that they do. And so at first I thought, okay, I found out that Drake used to be her boyfriend. That's her ex-boyfriend. So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, she's doing this little dance, and she's doing this little small performance as like an FU to him, like, oh, I'm gonna be on your enemy's halftime show, and kind of like stick it to you type of thing. But then I got to thinking more about it, and I thought, well, she has to know that this is going to cause a huge stink in the media. And if I were her, especially because she's got children. But besides that, anyways, she is keeping it in the public's mind that she was associated with, had a relationship with, laid down with someone who has been heavily accused of being a schmedophile. Now, is this what you want the public to think of you? Like Serena Williams, then they have that association with that person. If I was her, I would just act like I never even knew him. Drake who? I don't know. Oh, the singer? Yeah. Oh, I don't know him. I never knew him. No. That's what I would be like. I definitely wouldn't want people thinking about the fact that I was associated with a person like that. That's doesn't make a bit of sense to me. The other thing with the Crip Walk, I heard that she did this dance at another one of her games that her tournaments that she won, that she did that dance and she was heavily criticized for it. So I thought, well, I can kind of understand that on the surface, because you really don't want to help a gang rise up or be more famous. It's not cool to be in a gang. I mean, it's just not. You're going around hurting people and killing people and stealing and doing all this stuff that's not good for the community. So why would you want attention thrown their way to make it seem like they're cool? Because I don't find it cool. But then I dug a little bit deeper and I see that one of these Crip people had murdered one of her sisters. Now, somebody make it make sense, okay? Somebody help me here. Because, number one, if someone had killed one of my siblings that was in a gang, I definitely wouldn't be doing their stupid little effing dance. I would be wishing for their torturous demise every single day. That person would be on my hate forever list. I definitely wouldn't be dancing their jig out there, okay? I wouldn't be doing that. So I don't get it. I don't understand why she would possibly want to do that. Maybe somebody can explain that to me. I feel like by her doing that, she has brought shame upon herself and her family. I feel like she should really feel bad about this. She should really feel shame for doing this. She doesn't. She won't. This whole thing, I don't know. Maybe she's just a person that all publicity is good publicity, whether it's bad or not. But I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that whole thing, because it's just, oh, well, you got people talking about you and that's the main thing. No, it's not. It's really not. You're putting yourself out there doing these things that are not good. They're not good things. Where is the loyalty to your family? I mean, if you really wanted to, you have the financial means and the clout to find out exactly who this person was that did this, and you could deal with them in any which way you would want to, whether you would want to have a verbal conversation or otherwise. You could do that. I don't understand why you haven't done that. I just need some answers to these questions. It doesn't make any sense. So if you guys could maybe explain it to me, why this is all okay, why she chose to do this, I'd appreciate it if you can explain it to me. help me, because this is not what I would have done. I would have had nothing to do with this halftime show. And on top of it all, they used her because they knew that this was going to explode and that there would be that much more publicity for the halftime show and for Kendrick. So I'm sure that they were all down for it. But if I was her, I would fire my agent and I would find somebody else who has a lick of sense that would have told her, do not do this. This is horrible for your image. Anyway, that's my opinion on the whole thing. Maybe you think I'm right. Maybe you think I'm wrong. Maybe you think I shouldn't have talked about it at all, that it's not something that I should be sharing my opinion on. But you can let me know down in the comments below what you think about the halftime show, what you think about her role in it, and whether you think that it was a good thing or a bad thing. So I hope that you guys are all having a great day. I hope you have a good rest of the day and evening, and I will talk to you soon.